Welcome to the 217 Recovery Podcast.
If you don't make mistakes, you won't learn.
With your host, Corey Winfield.
You know how fish is bad if you can't put it on pizza?
And special guests, Justin Burke.
The thumbnail totally does not depict the movie at all.
Corey Smoker.
Maybe one day I can make it onto the TV out front too.
And Mitchell O'Brien.
He goes, "You recorded me while I was sleeping?" And I was like, "Nope." He goes, "Winfield did?" He got this terror in his eyes. I was like, "Nope." And then he's like, "It was Smoker."
Got your ass.
It is the 16th of September, 2024. My name's Corey Winfield.
I'm Justin Burke.
I'm Mitchell O'Brien.
And I'm Corey Smoker.
And welcome to the 217 Recovery Podcast. Like to have fun, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
We're having fun in recovery.
All the time.
Damn.
We're going to get this podcast done one way or another.
Yeah, a little backstory here if you're interested. We were trying to do a podcast. Well, we're trying to see, like, what would it be like if we were all in our offices and did a Zoom and we just recorded the audio or maybe even posted the video online one day. Mm-hmm. And that was derailed for about an hour.
Yeah. Someone doesn't know how to use their equipment. That would be me.
Oh, okay. So you had a problem with
Yeah, I had a problem. I don't know how to use my equipment. I'm still beginning to learn. I figured out how to podcast with it, but anything like hooking it up to the computer to like use my headphones and microphone to do Zoom, no clue what I was doing.
Right, because you and Mitch, you guys both have different podcasts, and you have one
Yeah.
together called the White Knuckling It podcast.
Yep.
And you do that, and you have a Rodecaster Pro 2,
Yep.
and you record it right to your board. And Mitch, you have a Rodecaster 1,
Pro
but you
1, yep.
kind of do the same thing right to your board. And Mitch, you had a little problem too. And like I jump on the Zoom, I'm like, "Hey guys, da 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 da," and nobody's doing anything, and I'm like making fun of every single one of you, and I'm like, they can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Nothing's going on here. And so I'm just like, oh, man. So one by one, I think Corey might have figured hers out
Yeah.
on her own.
She did.
I just had to disconnect my AirPods and reconnect them.
Yeah. But everybody else, Mitch,
I
you just had
needed
to
major help.
turn the pot up.
That was a wrong setting. It made me feel so dumb.
Yeah. I'm like, the reason why you're not hearing anything, Mitchell, is because you got to turn this up. That displays the audio that's coming through your computer.
At least Justin's was
board.
like something that was complicated that he hadn't learned yet.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing with my board on this part of it. I've used
Yeah, it
this
was
setting
very
before. I felt so dumb.
Yeah, and I'm all like, well, let's just start easy. Let's change headphones because I don't know. And then in the middle of that, I looked down at your board and I realized like all your pots were down except your mic. And I'm like, well, here's your problem, Mitch. Because I knew I could hear you,
Yeah.
but you're just like, I'm not hearing nobody else.
Yeah.
Well, there's why. Easy
Yeah.
fix.
Yeah.
That was me.
And I was really surprised with that though too, because once we did get everything figured out, that me and Mitch could be in the same office on Zoom, which our office isn't really that big, maybe 10 by 10, 10 by 12,
Something like that. Yeah.
something like that. But normally when you're on Zoom in a room together, you get this awful squeal. And like, I didn't hear none of that. And that was really nice.
If you remember, your boss told you that you would not hear that because you have headphones.
If it was speaker, like, and we just had dueling computer technology there, obviously, it'd be that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you were surprised by that, Justin.
Well, I don't know this much about this technology stuff that we use every day in the office. Like, I don't know, and I'm still learning, and I feel dumb. I feel stupid because I don't know this stuff that I should know.
Well, no. You're not just born into this world knowing this stuff. So you shouldn't say that you should know this. Now, if you've been to school 4 years, maybe you worked in radio for 20 years, and you should know this stuff, then you could be like, man, I feel dumb because I forgot that stuff.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say that you feel dumb. I mean, I'm not telling you how you feel, but I'm just saying, please don't, because that's how people learn. You know, and I think your hard reset, because you were going to do that to your board, I think that would have helped. I wasn't aware that it was used. Maybe at one time I knew it was used when you bought your board,
Yeah,
but I totally forgot.
because it was like $100 cheaper from Guitar Center. So I bought that one, and it came with the warranty and stuff. Even if I accidentally dump water all over my board, they'll replace it. So I'm like, cool, I'll just buy this one with warranty and
That's why
everything.
Mitch was suggesting you pour coffee all over your board.
But, you know, I mean, it's worked great. But even when I first started podcasting with it, me and Mitch couldn't really figure it out at first. And it took us a minute to figure out what settings they had all set up in it. And then they had like reverb and echo and all this other crap on for our microphones. And it's like, why do we hear this? So annoying.
And it's more complicated than the one that I have. It's the 2. So it's like got a little computer processor in there or something. I don't even know what it is. But I always, you know, I come from a mechanic background. So it's like when you're talking with the old mechanics. I love working on them carburetor engines. They're more simple.
Yeah.
You know, and it's the same thing. It's like the 1 is easier to use, I think. The 2 has way more capabilities, and I think it's more efficient, but it is more complicated. There's more to learn on it.
Yeah, it's way more.
Yeah.
Like, the first board was very, very simple.
Yeah.
And I like that about it. And it took me a while to get rid of it and to sell it to you.
Well, I asked you about your other one. And you're like, no, you wanted 2. I'm like, okay, you gonna help me? Yeah, I'll help you with it. And it's like, okay.
He's busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're
always
like, I'm going to
busy.
hook it up to my computer. And again, I wasn't aware that it was used and that people had played with settings. I would have told you to factory reset it right when you got it.
Well, I'll probably do that before we do our podcast on Wednesday. Just
Yeah,
to
some people
clear
had
it.
some different things clicked, and I'm just like, what is that? Why is that? And went through, I mean, it took me a couple minutes, but I figured it out. Just,
Yeah.
sometimes you got to do that. But it took us a minute, and now we're here doing a podcast. And then we were like, tried doing the podcast, and it was just so horrible. It was so weird because I like being in the same room with you guys, looking at your faces.
Yeah.
You know, and just being on Zoom is just like,
It just wasn't the same.
No, and I'm sure people would love to see our beautiful faces while we're doing a podcast. And maybe one day, I mean, we have this little video switcher thing down here on the floor in a box that hasn't been opened, but one day, I mean, if somebody would want to see how we podcast, where we podcast, that would kind of be interesting. But I was thinking about it when we went to church the other weekend because I had this sweet setup. I'm like, man, that would be cool to put some chairs up there and be on stage to do a podcast. And I was like, they would never let us do that here because they were doing a sermon about, you know, going to the temple and all this other stuff. And I'm like, oh, we would be the temple. And they would be letting the temple into the church.
Yeah.
You know, a bunch of pagans running around. You know, we don't want none of that. That's what it would be equal to, I think. Heathens.
Heathens, not pagans, yeah.
Well, they were talking pagans, so.
Yeah.
But I think it's the same thing. Corey Smoker's looking at me like, please, will we stop this now?
I think you'd be surprised. I bet you Josh would let us get up there and do one.
You think so?
Yeah.
One? I like that.
One.
One and it would be done.
Or maybe half.
It would have to be like a real serious one, too.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't just be joking around talking about, you know, what dictated the movie or what didn't.
I'll bring the oil.
I was going to talk about that the other day, and then I totally forgot. Who was I going to talk about it with? Man, I don't remember. Because you have the weirdest shit in your drawer. I thought, like, I can't remember who I was going to. It was if it was a game I was going to play of, like, guess why Mitch has peanut butter in there? Guess why Mitch
We
has
don't
olive
play those
oil?
games.
Yeah.
Guess
yeah,
why Mitch has baby oil in his drawer?
It's creepy sharing the same office with him. Some days I don't feel comfortable.
It's like, what did he do this weekend? He's like, well, I was just up at work editing some stuff.
What I think is
Oh.
funny is when he brought the baby oil, he had to make it very clear to me that it was for this project with his rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, because of how the olive oil was found, I didn't want there to be any question.
And now that Mitch has a door that locks,
Yeah.
bust out the good stuff.
That's what I'm scared of.
I bet.
Well, I'm glad I've never noticed anything on my desk yet.
Yeah.
But I do have a blacklight. Maybe I should blacklight that
You
thing
should,
one day.
yeah.
I'm afraid to see anything.
I feel like this is going like Step Brothers direction.
Yeah.
Whoa. I don't get down like that.
Oh, man. So we're halfway through recovery month. Let's talk about recovery here for a minute now.
Yeah.
217 Recovery Podcast.
There's enough of that.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of big things happen this month. Got to see my son again after 2 years of not seeing him.
Yeah.
going to court tomorrow
Hell yeah. Tell them
to get
you
my
give it
daughter
to them.
full time.
Heck yeah.
So I mean, it's just funny how my recovery journey has drove me to this place about being brutally honest in certain areas that I really don't want to because of the shame and guilt. And yeah, it's just nice to actually be freed from some things.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And not only like are you going to the court to ask them like for the court order to be rearranged, but she's already living with you. So I
Yeah,
think
and
that's
going
super-
to school
Yeah.
and doing cheer. I didn't realize how much money that was going to cost me.
It's good though. It's good for her.
It is
you know?
good
She
for her.
wants to do it, and
And she's met good friends going to school where she goes, and it's really nice watching her have this positive reaction to a new school. You know, I felt that was going to take her a while, and no, it's boom. Dad, I want to do this. I met these people, you know, they're actually good kids, and it's like, wow, okay.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Justin. I'm really glad she's taken that positivity and moving forward and taking it into the school and meeting new people and wanting to, you know, just try out sports and do that. That's good.
Yeah. And she wants to even get more involved around here, too. Like, she mentioned this weekend coming in, doing a podcast with Corey, because she likes Winfield for some reason.
Why?
I don't know, but she thinks it's cool that you have all this equipment, and you kind of encourage her to do her ghost hunting stuff. Like, oh, yeah, let's look it up. We'll buy equipment for that. And it's like, she's just fascinated with everything we do around here. She's fascinated where my life has taken me, really, I think. And just wants to be involved where back at home, she wasn't really given choices. She was told what to do. Well, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Not, hey, well, what do you want to do today? You know, she never had that option. And now she does, and now she tries pressing my buttons a little bit. And I'm like, no, you know, when I give you a little bit, you're not going to take it and run, like missing the bus on Friday. Like, you had the option to make the bus. You chose not to. So I took her phone from her
Nice.
on Saturday. I just shut it off. I don't have to take it. Parental controls are awesome on an iPhone. I can just open up my phone and click downtime. And then she can only message me or my mom. That's it.
Does she wear it out?
Nope.
It's like, hey, Dad.
Nope.
Hey, Dad. Hey,
She-
Dad.
She shut
Hey,
it
Dad.
off and then left it at home. And then annoyed me all Saturday day. Like, beyond.
Dad, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was doing that on purpose.
Oh, yeah. I told her she kept it up. It was going to be gone on Sunday, too.
Damn. Well, we should do some ghost hunting soon. I know we're going to start filming my movie soon.
Yeah. Can't wait.
They say up where we live in Traverse City-ish. I've seen 2 different dates for the fall's prime time or whatever you want to call it. Season.
peak color season.
Oh, they call it that too. It's October 3rd through the 8th, and I've seen it 6th through the 12th.
Yeah. And I think it's early compared
Doesn't that
to
sound
what-
early as hell?
No, that actually sounds normal. But I think this year is going to be way earlier because I've been seeing leaves change everywhere. Like over by Manistee, they're already all yellow and changing to
Really?
red. Yeah.
It's happening all over the place. It's real common for like a little bit further north to be like the middle of October, and then here to be just after that.
Yeah, but they're saying early October.
I know it's early this year.
I don't know. The first weekend in October, we always go to AA Women's Conference over in Lewiston, which is kind of by Gaylord.
Gaylord.
And when we drive over there, in Mansalona, you take a right, and we drive on this back road that goes forever with nothing but trees, and the colors always seem to be in like the peak colors when we're driving through there, and that's always the first weekend in October. So
Oh, Mansell Road on the backside of
Yep.
Gaylord.
So
yeah,
Yeah.
We'll have to film it though. That's my point. It's beautiful colors, and whatever it is, we'll have to do it. And
Yeah.
I'm taking a movie course.
Yes.
Sweet.
3 of them. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have a film certificate.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna work with a guy that has a film certificate. It's almost like a degree, but it's not. It's just 3 classes that you take, and then you have a certificate. So I'm gonna move to LA. I'm gonna peace out, you guys. Like, see ya.
Are you gonna like tape it to your office wall?
I almost said something.
That's an inside joke there.
Almost said something.
Well, some people are excited when they get things or they complete things. Like, there's not enough space in here. I just think that I don't like to do that. But I did put my recovery coaching certificate. I didn't just tape it to the wall.
No.
I bought a frame for it, like everything that I'm supposed to be like.
Yeah, you even got your C-Car one framed.
Yeah, we can throw that away.
You got your state one in a really nice frame.
Yeah, the state one kind of trumps that one. So it's kind of
Right.
like, I could put a picture of Parker right there.
Yeah.
Something. But yeah, but you frame them is kind of how we kind of do it around the office here. I mean, you guys have your stuff in frames, and
And there's some stuff I want framed, and some stuff that are like supporting certificates of completion. So
Yeah, those just
Yeah.
go in a file drawer typically.
like, you completed this online course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna print it out and tape it to my wall. Let everybody know comes in my office.
I know how
I
to
put them
do-
up really high too.
I can do confident.
I saw the pictures. I was like, oh. These guys are clowning.
Hey, he's proud of himself.
You
I
guys,
guess.
what would you say? What would you do, Winfield, if we had this? I just looked at it like, come on, guys.
You know better.
Like this.
Even though your guys' office is / storage room, but it's still got to be kept at a certain degree of cleanliness and straightness.
Still need that bell sound effect.
Obviously.
But that's another inside joke. And, you know, I would tape like football players to my wall, like pictures like from Sports Illustrated, like Jim Kelly, the Bills. I loved him back in the day. Cindy
Yeah.
Crawford, you know, she'd go on the wall. My mom would be like, every time I walk in your room, it's like a damn porno. I'm like, well,
What do you expect? You have a teenage boy.
teenage boy, mom, get out of here.
Right.
And speaking of chicks who used to be hot, we kind of mentioned this earlier.
Shania Twain?
We were watching the football game last night, and then they did this commercial with, she comes on. I'm like, who's this lady? She's like, I'm hosting the CMA, something, whatever. And I'm Shania Twain. I'm like, what? What happened to your face? Like,
You're
wow. And then
blonde now?
I'm thinking, like, kids nowadays know a different Shania Twain than I know. Because the Shania Twain I know was like hot back in the day. And ladies, I don't think there's anything wrong with getting older.
No.
But some of this stuff is ridiculous. The chick from Mad About You and Twister, I think we talked about her at one
Oh,
point
Jennifer
too.
Aniston?
Not even close.
Ellen Hunt.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
my bad.
She looks completely different too.
Oh, yeah.
And Shania Twain, like, if you'd have been like, who is that? I'm like, I don't know. Some pop star? I don't know. And Shania Twain, I said, no, honey, that's not Shania Twain.
That's too much.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, she took plastic surgery to a whole new level.
I see what you mean about
Madonna,
you can't
too.
even,
Yeah.
You can't even recognize her.
No. It's a different, like, when Parker grows up, he's like, that's Shania Twain, and who knows what she's going to look like in 10 years.
It's like she went evil Disney queen.
No. And, like, somebody told her, girl, you look good. Get out there and host some CMAs. I guess she has a new album out, which is cool. And again, I shouldn't be talking about, the only reason I'm talking about this is because I don't think women should feel like they have to do that.
Yeah.
And I think 99% of women feel that way. Like, get a little Botox or something, get a little something done with your lips. Okay, that's fine. But to, like, put a new face on your face and it wasn't even ripped off by a chimpanzee, why are you doing that?
Right.
You know, like, there's there a reason
That's the
for it?
leading cause of facial reconstructive surgery.
You know, did, like,
chimpanzees.
Shania sit down, and her husband's like some rich guy too. And did she sit down and be like, I want to make a new album? And he was like, well, honey, we're going to have to put a new face on you.
Like, if you would
Okay.
have, like you said earlier, I didn't look until just now, but you said if somebody would have asked you, who is this?
No idea.
You would not have in a million years guessed Shania Twain.
Nope.
No.
Absolutely not.
Whose boots have my bed been? Oh wait, no. Whose bed have my boots been under? You know, she had them little pointy ears out a little bit. You know, and not this. I don't even know.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like her and Madonna should have like a show where they battle each other for something. I don't know what. For the next Botox shot. Now, that's not even Botox. That's like putting a new face on somebody.
Yeah. Like, is that even the same person? We could get conspiracy theory in here.
We
Yeah.
could.
Yeah, clones.
It don't even
and-
look like her, really.
Maybe I should get my face to look like Brad Pitt's or something.
There you go.
Oh, I would need my body to look like his too. Brad is like, hey, fat Brad Pitt, what's up?
Brad
Stop
Pitt's
it.
our landlord's dad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
That's right. You know, so
That's what he said his name was.
he looks Justin.
Yeah, they got jokes.
Yeah, he's got mad jokes.
Yeah, he does.
that old guy. They got the best jokes, though.
Besides the last one.
Oh yeah, the one time I was like, "Sir, I forgot your name," and he's like, "Brad Pitt." I was like, "Got it." So I just call him Brad now.
Every time we talk to him, we should just bring up a Brad Pitt movie. Be like, you know what it reminds me of? Oh, Brad Pitt.
What's your
Yeah,
lucky
remember
number?
Legends of the Fall when he was running down the hill or whatever? What's your favorite part of that movie? That's what he'll start quoting.
What's your lucky number? Mine's 11.
I'm killing Nazis. I'm in the killing Nazis business. Business is a booming.
I was about to say that's probably my favorite Brad Pitt movie.
Yeah, Inglourious Bastards. Sounds good.
You walk over there. What's in the box?
Did you see that movie, Mrs. Smoker?
No.
What? You have never seen Inglourious Bastards?
No.
You have to watch it.
Jesse Smoker, if you're listening right now, what are you doing?
He's probably seen it.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll have to take his man card and hold it
There's
for
a
him.
lot of movies that I haven't seen. You want to know why?
What?
You're in jail.
Because you had such a little TV to watch them on, you felt uncomfortable.
They weren't on
watching them?
VHS anymore?
Yeah. No, that's not why. It's because I watched like the opening previews and then I closed my eyes.
So there's a lot of movies that like I've seen Inglourious Bastards. I can remember like the first quarter of the movie because those were a different part of Mitchell's life where I would be watching a movie and drinking, and the further I got into the movie, the more drinks I had, and eventually you just don't remember them or you pass out.
Yeah.
So
I've had to watch movies many times, repeat, because I was like, I started it.
yeah. Or
Don't remember it.
You know the beginning of a movie really well because you've tried to watch it 10 times and you just don't know how it ends.
Yeah, but then you still fall asleep because you're like, well, I've seen this already.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you fast forward it, you make it about 10 more minutes, you pass back out.
Yeah.
Well,
And in my house, we have other things to watch like football and baseball and
Well, you should
Please.
watch this movie over the next week for homework.
I do watch How I Can Murder My Husband.
Wasn't the one I was going with.
I
You ever
know,
watch
he's a
Cops?
police. Yeah. I watch his
Bad
real
boy,
life
bad
every
boy.
day. It's like bad girl, bad girl.
what you gonna do when I come for you? Filmed
Run.
on location in Traverse City, Michigan.
Already got the tether on my ankle.
Thug life tattoo come across my belly.
See what happens when I take my drug test.
Mom's gonna have to pay some fines.
I know, that's why I drive her to work and pick her up because she needs to still work to pay her fines.
That's fine.
And I hold the debit card hostage.
Good job.
I'd be buying microphones stuff. Like, Parker, sorry, dog. You messed up again. Dad, get a new camera, new drone. I'll let you have it one day. Start buying boxers. Boxers are expensive.
Yeah, see, Jesse thinks, oh, well, we should go get some dinner. She needs to buy some groceries with her money.
It's toilet paper. Stock
Yeah.
up. Because you're always going to need toilet paper the way I look at it. You never have enough. So you just like her bedroom, just keep storing toilet paper in there.
You had like the ones from Sam's Club or Costco's.
Yeah.
Just from the floor to the ceiling.
Just toilet paper.
Yeah,
Like you
my
bought
trunk.
all that and we're keeping it in your room. That shit's not funny.
Oh,
You'll
literally.
be able to wipe it though.
You're supporting the family. Appreciate it. For your hard work. You think the rides to work is free? Mm-mm. My mom would charge me gas money, seriously, straight up. It was like a mile two away. She'd be like, nope, you're going to give me gas money. Okay. That was back when gas was $1.
I never got charged money to be able to go to work from my mom. She just took me
That's
to
your
work.
problem.
She was happy that I went to work. But once I got my own car and stuff, paid for my own insurance, my own gas money, cell phone bill.
I'd be charging her ass.
$10.
I'm
a
about to
trip.
charge her to leave.
I don't know if you can do that.
Pay her to leave. Is that what you're trying to say? Give you $500. Get out.
Wait, I gotta give you $500 and get out. I'll just keep the $500. See you later.
I feel you. What you're saying, I do.
I don't even know what to do anymore.
I wouldn't know what to do. if I
I mean,
was in
charge
your
your ass. I'm
position.
telling you, charge your ass gas. And it's not even the gas, it's your time.
Sometimes I just want to live in the camper down by the river.
Your time is valuable. You know, even if you are down by the river in the camper. What if you live that life? You're like, no, we're leaving the apartment. We're going to go camping for life.
You got a tent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a tent.
You're like,
Radio.
What's the Wi-Fi password? Like,
Just got stopped by Walmart for the C or D batteries for the tent and the lantern.
For the tent.
Yeah, we have a tent, a lantern,
A
a
tent
radio.
that takes batteries?
Oh, for the lantern.
It's for the radio.
Oh.
you got
Nope.
a dog.
Have a dog.
You need one of those.
That's like a heater.
Yeah.
Got chairs. Just don't have a air mattress.
That's for the yuppies.
Yeah. If you find a lake instead of a river, I got a boat you could use.
Nah. I get
S-
seasick.
The SS Burke.
I got a boat. That's how he gets his dates. What's up, girl? I got a boat.
Last time he was on a boat, he got his ass kicked.
Hey,
Yeah,
dude.
kayak. Yeah, I'm still healing up from that.
Listen,
My elbow still ain't healed up. I still got a lump in my side.
yeah.
Probably still some bruising. I haven't looked at it in a while.
I would have paid to see that shit though.
So
Mitch would have too.
Yep. Because you're not going to get my ass in a kayak. I don't
tell
think
you.
there's an ass that can. There's an ass that can hold my kayak. No, I said that backwards. Kayak that can hold my ass. So I'm like, nope. Just get in this kayak and just.
I don't think there's an ass that can hold my kayak.
That's his new open.
Said it backwards.
But this is a lesson for people in early recovery. You got to write that stuff out. Is this a good idea? What are the pros? What are the cons? The cons are this probably not going to work out. I'm physically not capable of doing this.
I'll meet you at the end, stirring the barbecue.
Yeah.
What's the weight limit on that kayak?
The weight limit? What's the age limit? Because everything's got an age limit, man. There's age restrictions and age limits on pretty much everything.
You need to get a sports physical before you can do some stuff at a certain age.
Yes.
Do I have a bone
think you should have
density?
got one of those.
Next time you're in there to your primary care physician, you should be like, what do you think about kayaking? You think that's something I should do? They'll probably look at you and be like,
You're like, no.
maybe next spring if you just eat chicken.
Right.
Just eat nothing but chicken, no bread, nothing. Just eat chicken. Maybe next spring. Some ways to do some running, some cardio.
Yeah, I heard a comedian who was talking about it, and he hurt himself playing basketball. The doctor thought he was in a car accident. He's like, real funny. He's like, no, seriously, like, what happened? Did you hit? Is your car okay? Yep,
Just basketball.
basketball
I'm
at
telling
a
you.
certain age.
You got to figure it out like we do the little volleyball tournament in the summer, and I'm not getting out there.
No.
I know better than
Kim,
that.
she did, and she's crazy.
You paid for it.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she was sore for what, the next 2 or 3 days?
And she had a stroke.
I don't know.
Whoa.
I'm not sure, but yeah, I know she was getting after it and covered in sand and diving. Yeah, she felt that for sure.
And playing volleyball on that soft sand, forget it.
Nope.
The later you are, the easier they are, the heavier you sink. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not twisting an ankle or breaking a leg.
Right.
I mean, you guys have fun making the video for the Spike Brothers, but
That was like my limit.
Yeah.
And I like to go to the beach, walk up and down the beach, do some rock hunting, go swimming, you know. But no, I'm not running. I'm not me diving. Like, have you seen Godzilla?
we should do a slip and slide next summer.
Jeez.
That'd be fun.
That'd be a good film.
Flop and slide.
Yeah. I won't be able to make it that day. I'm gonna film it or something. I'll have some excuse or I'll be exempt. But
I'm only doing it if we cover it in shaving cream.
okay, baby oil, peanut
go.
butter,
No.
peanut butter, baby oil, olive oil. Which we need? Which one's better?
That would ruin peanut butter for me.
That only goes one place. You guys' mind went there. I just know that. Where the place was, I don't know. I was assuming
I was
mouth.
thinking bread.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Where was your brain at, Smoker?
Some kind of buns.
Oh!
Every time we go down this hole,
Don't say that.
it gets worse and worse about my debate of if I should be left in this office alone with you.
Obviously.
Obviously not. I'm gonna have to have a code word for Jesse to get his ass down here.
Anointment.
Totally does not dick pic.
Call Jesse olive oil. He's down,
Slip and slide.
down here in 30 seconds.
You'd be like, why do you need olive oil at work?
You already said that once.
What are you trying to do? Fry some chicken?
It's for salad.
Oh, I'm glad we're having fun today.
This is a great fun Friday.
Fun Monday.
I'm glad this is how we can end our Monday together.
Monday. No, but we got their Zoom stuff working, but decided not to go that route and just did it in person podcast from the office in the studio here. But hey, those are some of the trials and tribulations that you go through in early recovery and even in long-term recovery. You'll run into these obstacles every day, and it's just, you're going to give up, you're going to respond to it, you're going to change course. Or can you laugh about it later and be like, yeah, and Justin, I think you're a little harder on yourself, brought that up earlier, just about, this stuff I should have known, and da-da-da. No, you shouldn't. It's like me saying, I don't know the stupid camera. That's what I say. I don't know the stupid camera. I'm not like, I'm such a dumbass, I can't figure out this camera. It's just, it takes time, to sit there and to figure it out. Now, when you get home, are you going to look up videos or to-dos on what to do with your board? Or are you going to play on Facebook?
I did read some stuff on it a while back. And so I thought I had a good grasp on some things. But apparently it didn't stick. So maybe I should go back through the manual.
Yeah, the manual is good, but there's different ways some people pick it up off the manual. I'm more of I got to watch somebody do it. Like, I got to listen to people talk about, hey, hit this, hit that. But different people learn different ways, maybe that's the way for you to do it, but that's what you can do, and
Or maybe actually set up my computer with YouTube open and be like, after I do reset it, be like, how does the settings I'm supposed to have set up for this, and this, and have it all right there and do it correctly.
yeah,
Instead of trying to fix someone else's settings.
that's what you do. So hopefully we've helped someone today.
Hopefully someone got a good laugh.
Just one person. That's all we're looking for.
Yeah, yeah. Just
I
one.
did. So
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I did too. Smoker, who knows? 3 out of 4 ain't bad, right?
Right.
I've laughed.
well, she's just,
My cousin played that at her wedding. That song.
what is it?
It's from Meatloaf.
Oh,
It's Bad Out of Hell or whatever. I don't know the name of the song, but it's 3 out of 4 ain't bad or something. It's like,
I think I know what song you're talking about now. Yeah.
that's probably not the song. I think my aunt was telling me that. She's like, what is this? Or was my uncle? They were both like, like, I don't know if this is, I don't think this means what you guys think it does, but okay. Like, yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening. Other episodes might dive more into recovery if that's what you're looking for. 217recovery.com, and the app is beautiful for that because early on it was just about recovery, man. And what we were going through, I was living in sober living, so there's a lot of that stuff. But if you go back to the early days, which, like I said, you can do easy on the 217 Recovery app, which is free in your app store. So download that and then listen to some. But yeah. Till next time, have a good one.
Bye.
Later.
Thanks for listening to the 217 Recovery Podcast. Listen to over 900 episodes on the 217 Recovery app that's free in your app store or online at 217recovery.com.